How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and we're reacting to Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 3. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video.
Kids from my dojo told me to get an apple. You sold me a lemon. Piece of shit won't even turn on.
First of all, it's a Dell, and it's not broken. Have you tried pressing the power button?
Yeah, of course. I'm not an idiot.
Not the power button. Wah, wah.
Have you seriously never owned a computer before?
I'm not a nerd.
Come on, man.
All right, let's see what you got.
Oh,
Oh, stupid arrow. Bullshit.
so much.
Where the hell's the internet? Still can't find the internet.
Tried connecting to the Wi-Fi.
Obviously.
What's Wi-Fi?
Dude,
This is a pawn shop, not the Geek Squad.
figure it out.
Of course.
'Knew it.
94.
Stupid ads.
Inner peace.
Right.
Focus. These are just some of
Oh,
the skills
no.
that you will master when you join Miyagi-Do Karate. I'm Daniel LaRusso.
Yep, your
and
competition.
Before I was the time All-Valley Under 18 champion.
Oh, of course. In
Now
the,
you can
in the
learn the
teaser
techniques
trailer here.
now in true karate.
Son of a bitch.
Don't be a snake in the grass. Be a champion. Tweet it to
Shots fired.
hashtag Team Miyagi-Do. And all lessons are free. That's right,
Free. All right.
Because at Miyagi-Do, it's not about the money. It's about the karate.
Damn.
Hey, there's the man.
That's cool that they have custom beach towels.
No more of this. Beautiful day out, beach is packed with babes, and we're sulking about Sam.
I'm not sulking about Sam, it's about Sensei. It's about him and Robbie Keane.
Damn right. How everybody, you know.
Is this a midlife crisis? Is that what this is?
I'm sorry. Sorry I made the commercial without discussing it with you. I promise I won't ever do that again.
Thank you.
I just need to amp things up now that John Kreese is back.
Geriatric karate coach.
Amanda, this is a man who literally faked his own death. Twice, apparently.
Right.
I know it sounds nuts, but that's the kind of psychopath we're dealing with here.
Saw the commercial. Almost makes me want to get my karate on. And oh, for the record, I do not think that you're guilty of cultural appropriation.
For what?
You can
Oh,
suck up all
no.
you want, Anush.
Asian whitewashing? They're calling me Daniel LaRacist on here. Stereotypical music. That was Mr. Miyagi's favorite song.
Some people have nothing better to do than to post negative comments. The important thing is you got a lot of likes. Sure, some of those
I
are
guess it
probably
makes sense.
bots,
You would
but
see that
you'll
side
definitely
of
get a bunch of
the
students.
internet for sure.
It explains why he's giving us shit for kicking Keene's ass at the tournament. Show no mercy, unless it's his son.
Just
Then
from
we
the
gotta be
perspective.
pussies.
You guys, Sam's dad started his own dojo, and he disses Cobra Kai.
Free karate. How am I supposed to compete with that?
I should have taken care of that old bastard when I had the chance.
What are you gonna do? Come on. Handled you easily.
This is an act of war. It demands an immediate response.
I know what it
Act
means.
of war.
And I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that.
Remember, keep moving in a circle.
You know, I did make it to the All Valley Finals.
That's just because you didn't have to get through me.
Damn.
I want to thank you.
For what?
Last week, I had no hot water. This week, I have a
Sucks.
jacuzzi in my backyard. Seriously, thank you.
That's what friends do.
All right, guys, enough chit-chat. Let's see where you're at.
New recruits?
Good afternoon.
We're looking for Miyagi-Do?
You're in the right place.
Commercial said lessons are free.
They sure are. Great. I have a couple cans of paint out front. The fence back here could use a fresh coat. Robbie will show you.
You want us to paint your fence? Keep an open mind, guys. It'll all make sense later.
I knew this was bullshit. This
is all
just some scam to get kids to do your yard work.
No, this is part of the process.
My mom was right. With car salesmen, you always got to read the fine print.
No, I'm not
Oh,
trying to sell
damn.
you anything. I'm trying to teach you karate.
Come on, let's go check out that place with the snake.
Oh no. You might need to change it up, man.
There's a lot of talk going around the valley about free karate, but everyone knows that in life, you get what you pay for. You want to really kick the competition?
Damn.
Then you need to get your ass over to Cobra Kai. Good all-American karate. Enough about self-defense. Learn self-offense. Don't be a pussy. Join Cobra Kai and let me teach you the way of the fist. and throw Thunderstruck under it.
I'm pretty sure the rights for that song will cost too much.
Right.
No, I already own it. Cassette's in the car.
Yeah, so how it works, man.
Put one of those hash browns at the end, you know, like Hash Brown Team Cobra Kai or something. Send it to the internet!
We know he's your son.
That's why you got mad at us after the tournament, right?
Is that what you think?
No. I mean, yes, but that's not the...
Yeah, Robbie's my son. But that has nothing to do with how I run my dojo. It's also none of your damn business. Do you understand?
Yes, Sensei.
But Sensei,
But nothing. Get out. You two clean mats for the rest of the week.
Yeah, for bringing that up.
These kids have no patience. They see a paintbrush and sandpaper and they take off. I just wish they could see the forest for the trees, you know what I mean?
Maybe you can give them a demonstration. Give them the old razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Synergize, a karate demonstration, right here. The students and sensei of Miyagi-Do Karate as brought to you by LaRusso Auto Group. It's a home run.
Well, I know the customers would love to see you in that gi.
That's
Just
true.
the customers, huh?
Donut shops throwing away fritters. But you keep your paws off my bounty.
You just be homeless somewhere else.
You taking me home, baby?
Yeah, you wish.
Wow.
You should be training that boy.
It's never gonna happen, all right?
I never thought I'd see Cobra Kai again in my life. It took my best student to remind me that anything is possible. I guess it's good you still get that Mexican.
Miguel's from
This
Ecuador.
freaking guy.
6-1. Better hope that LaRusso doesn't sink his mitts into him.
Right out. Yeah, probably for the better if he does, but we gotta keep someone that we somewhat like the Cobra Kai.
February 4th, 2002. It was a Monday.
Or the backstory here.
His mom was in labor for 17 hours.
it must have been crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I wasn't there. My mom had just died. I was a real mess. I never knew my father, so she was all I had. Next thing I know, I'd be a dad. It scared the shit out of me. So instead of being up there, welcoming him into the world, I was down here soaking up the booze from a 3-day bender, trying to get the courage to walk across the street. I never got there. I failed my kid on his very first day in this world. And I've been failing him every day since.
Sensei, this is personal stuff. You don't have to tell me.
No, I should have told you a long time ago. It's one of the most painful things in my life. But one of the best things has been teaching you. And I want you to know, no matter what happens, I promise, I'll always be on your side. And I'll always have your best interests at heart.
Thank you.
All right? What is it?
It's from Aisha. She heard that Miyagi-Do is doing some sort of demo at Valley Fest.
Of course. Now they're gonna try to ambush it.
Oh, they are, huh?
Oh no.
Hey, guys. Thanks for doing this. How you feeling?
All right, what's up, buddy?
but I think we got it.
Good.
I was thinking for the finale, I could do some kind of flip kick.
Nah, don't worry about the finale. Got it covered.
What's that for?
That?
Nice. Oh,
You'll see.
all right. Yeah, just like in the second one. Okay, so that's why he was kind of doing like this thing. Was the last episode?
Coming up next, do I have a treat for you? To the LaRusso Auto booth for a presentation from Miyagi-Do Karate.
Let me go. Made it dark with the silhouette.
Is there gonna be any fighting?
Think so?
Oh, he might be intrigued. I don't get hurt.
It's called a bow. It's what Donatello used to use. This is my favorite.
All right,
term.
Ninja Turtle, yep.
Now time for the grand finale.
All right, gotta break the ice now. It's so funny if he fails in front of everybody. Oh, 6 blocks. How many did you do? 1 or 2 last time? No. Damn. How do they crash the music? Unless they're playing from their own boombox, you know?
What the hell is going on here?
Damn. Unless they think it's part of the show. No. Grand finale. Damn. Man, LaRusso. He just got one up, man. Man, when did they get time to sneak that Cobra Kai sign in there. Damn, alright, he's there helping him. And the merch. Yep, they won the show. Free stuff? He's gonna one up his ice blocks.
Line it up.
What are that, cement blocks? No shot. On fire. That's cement blocks, right? Damn. LaRusso's gonna do ice. He just did cement blocks.
You did it, Sensei? No, we did it.
Good distinction. Oh, man. Damn. Alrighty, that was episode 3 of Cobra Kai. And man, that rivalry between LaRusso and Johnny, it's never gonna end. So at the beginning of the episode, we see our boy Johnny here finally get his first laptop. And of course, he does a lot of the mischievous things for someone that's never used a computer before. And he came across a YouTube video that played an ad and showed Miyagi-Do's commercial. And yeah, it got him really pissed and he wanted to retaliate. And through that, Cobra Kai created their own commercial. Yeah, it's a lot more menacing, a lot more oomph to it, you know. And it all kind of boiled down to later when they find out that they're gonna do that. The LaRusso or Miyagi-Do is gonna do a demonstration at the carnival. I already forget what it's called, but yeah, at that carnival there. And yeah, unfortunately for LaRusso, they ambush, and as the grand finale, kind of show off what their karate dojo represents and how they go about their training. And yeah, that really helped them and just one up LaRusso and what he was going to do, especially with the 6 ice blocks that he was going to do that he learned from the second movie, right? And then now getting just what's the term for 6? I don't know. He just got one up to the 6 power, you know, with Johnny just knocking through 6 cement blocks. I don't really know how that's possible, but all right, whatever. But yeah, that was a good way to kind of peg down LaRusso there, where he thought he was on top of the world. He's like, this is gonna be a really good way to get the word out about Miyagi-Do, because this is a very popular and useful thing for the LaRusso Auto. But no, this along with the YouTube comments on the commercial about just, I don't know, the stereotype and being racist and I don't know, you like cultural cultural appropriation? Is that the word? I don't know why I'm blanking. Yeah, like the cultural appropriation stuff that they say is going on. Obviously, they don't have the context. They don't know his relationship with Miyagi and just how ingrained he is in that culture and living in Japan for quite a bit. But hey, internet's gonna internet, so it is what it is. It's gonna be pretty funny to see how LaRusso's gonna retaliate here in the next episode. But yeah, that was episode 3. I guess minus the kids, the Cobra Kai, the main kids, right? Hawk and Miguel finding out about Robbie Keane, and then kind of presenting that to Johnny, and then Johnny just like, hey, don't bring this up. Yes, he's my kid, but he's not going to dictate how I run my dojo. And yeah, now you're going to go clean the mats for the next week or 2. So they got punished for bringing that up. But luckily, yeah, through some good advice from John Kreese, it's like, hey, not a good look that your rival is teaching your son, but also you don't want to see your best student here do the same. So yeah, for Johnny to kind of take him out, kind of tell him more about his kid and show his appreciation to him and that he's always gonna have his back was, yeah, good way to keep the loyalty and make Miguel feel a lot better about being with Cobra Kai. So yeah, that was some good advice there from John Kreese. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. If you have any questions, theories, please let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.